Did you know that the most stingy woman in history is a billionaire? I was taught from the time I was 6 years old that I would have to look after my property. This is the story of Hetty, the woman known as the Wicked Witch of Wall Street and hailed as the most stingy person in the world. With a wealth estimated at over 2.3 billion. Hetty life was filled with eccentricities that will leave you astounded. Hetty, the most stingy woman in history, was born in America 1835. She was the only daughter of a wealthy businessman. Raised as a strict Quaker, she was taught to live with austerity. At the tender age of 6, she was required to read the newspaper financial pages to her father and grandfather, both of whom had poor eyesight. At the age of 8, she opened her first bank account with the money she had saved from her allowance. She began going to school at the age of 10, attending a strict Quaker boarding school. When she reached 15, she went to a summer season at Friends Academy, and then 3 years of finishing school, she was also put to work as her father's bookkeeper, or as she told the accomplished American journalist, "I was forced into business. I was the only child of 2 rich families, and I was taught from the time I was 6 years old that I would have to look after my property." She inherited from her father a fortune estimated at 7.5 million. When she was 21 years old, she moved to live in New York to invest her money in Wall Street and was called the Wicked Witch of Wall Street. She married a millionaire like herself, but still lived on leftover cakes and broken biscuits in grocery stores, and argued to get a fruit bun for her dog every day. Hetty was a very miserable woman. She sold underpants when she was 16 years old and did not change them or buy new ones until the day of her death. Hetty's penny-pinching ways were legendary. She never spent a penny. It was said that she never used hot water, instead opting for cold baths. She wore a black dress until it was completely worn out, refusing to spend a single penny on new clothes. Her daily subsistence consisted of a pie that cost a mere 2 cents. Green's lifestyle was deeply influenced by her Quaker roots. She explained, "My early training disciplined me towards pomp and show," she said. "My family has been wealthy for 5 generations. We need make no display to ensure recognition of our position." However, an editorial in the New York World criticized her statement as follows. Green also shared her approach to personal finance with the media, stating, "I do my own shopping because I get full value for every dollar spent. If more people practice this, there will be fewer complaints about difficult economic times and the rising cost of living." Green's detachment from the elite social circles also raised eyebrows. At the age of 20, her father attempted to enhance her prospects of marriage by purchasing elegant dresses for her, only for Green to sell them and invest the proceeds in government bonds. But Hetty's stinginess took a dark turn. When her son broke his leg, she delayed treating to avoid spending money. Eventually, the delay resulted in his leg being amputated. Her obsession with not spending a single cent and constantly seeking free medical attention had several consequences. Hetty Green died in 1916 at the age of 81 in New York City and was entered in the Guinness Book of World Records as the most stingy person in the world. Her death was the result of a stroke brought on by a quarrel with her maid, who had dared to ask for an increase in her major's salary. Hetty's stinginess had driven her to the point of a fatal disagreement. Despite her extreme stinginess, Hetty left behind a massive fortune. Surprisingly, her children did not inherit her stingy ways. In fact, her daughter used the wealth to build a free hospital, showing a complete reversal of the family's generosity. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.